OpenAI says spending to rise to $115 billion through 2029. So OpenAI admitted that they were expecting to spend $80 billion and through to 2029. They've increased it to $115 billion, which means that any amount of revenue, actual income that they make against any expenditures, it's basically flushed down the toilet. And it was already flushed down the toilet at 80 billion, but it's most assuredly flushed down the toilet at 115 billion through the next 3 to 4 years. That's an insane number. And there has been a stock hit because shareholders were not really expecting it to increase like this. And well, here we are, to the surprise of no one. We've talked about how Nvidia is holding up a huge portion of the US stock market. So in line with OpenAI and their financials, Nvidia's financial success driven by just a handful of major clients. They had skyrocketing revenues in its second financial quarter, which doesn't surprise me because who else are you going to go to for GPU hardware? But they rely on a few major clients. So what are the clients that they relied on? Well, they didn't say. Sales to one direct customer, customer A as they call it, represents 23% of total revenue. Imagine one customer being almost a quarter of the entirety of your revenue, and your revenue is already at 46.7 billion in quarter two alone. So we're talking about trillions potentially in a year. Sales to a second direct customer, customer B, represent 16% of total revenue. So two customers represent 35% of Nvidia's revenues in the first half of its fiscal year. Who the hell are they? We don't know. But damn, imagine the stock market crashing because Nvidia couldn't keep two customers around for one reason or another.